fellow makeup fiends. So I'm being a little bit quiet because Tony's actually still asleep in bed. The Glossybox has just arrived, one of them. You know, I get two, but only one has arrived at the moment. Sometimes that's how it happens. Sometimes one will arrive on the Saturday and the other one will arrive on the Monday. So I thought I'd do a quick first reactions to the first box. Now, when I first opened it, I thought, oh, this is a bad box. Because basically, well, I'll show you the two things that I kind of thought, well, that's not great. These two things. I mean, granted, the Elizabeth Arden, you would have to purchase something in order to get a sample of this size. This is 7ml. But it's still not a huge size, and it's the 8-hour cream. Now, I have wanted to try this for a while, so after my initial disappointment, I thought, well, okay, that's not too bad. I will use this. So I've kind of been okay about that. And like I said, this size sample, everybody goes, oh, you can get that free at a department store. You try and get some of these for free, because they're very reluctant to give samples, in my opinion, from stores, which is really annoying because that's what they're there for. These companies provide samples to their departments, to their little units in stores, and then you ask for a sample and they're like, don't have any, haven't got any left, no, you need to buy something. So it's pretty bad, really, because really sometimes all you want to do is try one of their items and then see if you like it, then you'll go and buy the full item. Whereas they say no to you and you think, I'm not going to bother then, and you walk away and they haven't made a sale. So I think that that needs to be improved. So I'm okay about this now. I've had the chance to have a little bit of a look at it. Let me see, is there any cream? Oh, so that's what it looks like. It's kind of peach sort of gel. Doesn't have much of a smell to it, so I will give that a go. The other thing that kind of annoys me is this one, which is the Couture La La from Juicy Couture. You get 1.5ml of this. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say that 50ml of this is £25. So that's a 7ml sample. So that's worth a couple of pounds, I guess. Anyway, Couture La La, 1.5ml. And this is the little thing. Now, I don't normally mind these little things because I quite like trying new perfumes, and I love these little things for handiness to put in your handbag. That is actually very nice. I don't like anything heavily floral. I'm not a floral person at all, and nothing spicy or herbally, but that's okay. It smells like something else, to be honest. So, but I'm always a little bit disappointed with perfume samples just because I want a sample of something that I can really try. But that's okay. That's the worst item in the box, I would say, though. The next thing is a little mini nail polish, a little mini nail polish from Nails Inc. This is in St. James, I think. I don't know, but I think everybody must have got the same colour from this one. Yeah, it just says St. James. So that is, a full size is £11 for 10ml, and this is 4ml. So you're looking at about £4, £5, you know. It's not too bad. It's actually a quite nice red. It's like a proper sort of London bus red, so that's quite nice. I don't mind the little mini nail polishes so much, and they're great to chuck in with people's gifts and things, just as like a little extra. The next thing is from Jelly Pong Pong, and it's a lip blush. It's a moisturising lip stain. And does it have a colour? Doesn't seem to say a colour. That's quite interesting. It's a juicy lip stain and moisturiser in one. And apply liberally, purse let the silky lightweight texture melt into your lips, and this is a full size and it's £12. So this is actually not too bad. I've got it on. So it's quite a nice pink. It does feel very moisturising. And it is a nice colour, and I quite like these little sort of lipstick things. I think they're very handy to throw in your bag, but the fact that it's moisturising and a colour is nice. Also, I'm really pleased with the colour that I got, because in my last box I got like brownie colours. I don't wear brownie colour lipsticks. I really much prefer a pink or a red or a coral or even a purple or a lilac, but not brown. I'm not a brown fan. So this is actually quite a nice colour. That's what it looks like. Now it does, however, kind of wipes straight off more or less, so it's not going to stain your lips a lot, not as much as the Revlon Kissable lip stains. So, but it's decent enough. Doesn't have a smell, so that's always a bonus. And then the last item in a box, I was like, oh, I don't believe it. I don't agree with brands that are very, very highly available on the high street and in pound shops across the land, such as TRESEMME. I mean, not pound shops, but cheap beauty shops. TRESEMME is not, to me, a luxury beauty item. It's not something that I can't try myself anyway. The only bonus about this is the size. It's a good travel sort of size, but the thing for me is this is actually a Sullen finish extra hold hairspray. Right, and it's got 4 circles, so fast dry and long last and hold professional quality. I'll smell it. It's got quite a nice smell. I mean, TRESEMME does have a nice smell. Problem is I don't use hairspray. So there you go. Yes, I have uncontrollable hair. I hate the feeling of hairspray in my hair, and I just feel like it clogs it up and it makes you need to wash your hair more, or for me it does. So I don't use hairspray, so this is very useless to me. This is 100ml and a 500ml is £4.69, so it's not worth very much either. It's not really the value for me though, it's just that it's a pretty useless item. So when you look at your items from this box, which is not usual, they're so tiny. It doesn't look much. Now, I do like the smell of the perfume, even though it annoys me when you get perfume samples, so I'm okay with that. I really like the colour of this, and I'm going to try this out. It seems like it's really nice, and it is handy to put in your bag if nothing. I do want to try this, although the consistency looks a little strange, I must admit. Nice colour on the nail polish, and yeah. Hairspray. Not for me. So your products come in the usual sort of fold out sheet that they seem to be doing now. You do get this little book, and it's called My Little Travelling Book, and it's just got the places in it that you can visit, and then it's got some information about places that you can go. It's got a place to write some notes, as if you would carry this with you, but then it's got some quite cute little Glossybox sort of stickers in there. And then again, just more pages about places you can go. I don't really, I don't actually see the point of this, to be fair. It's like, if you're going to travel anywhere, you're not going to go, oh yeah, I'll just go and get my little Glossybox guide to travelling out and check it out and see what it says. The only thing I like in there is the cute stickers, because I like things like that to decorate books and stuff like that. So yeah, I will use the stickers, but I just don't see the point in the book. I'd really rather they'd put a bit more effort into the items in this box than doing something like this, which would have cost quite a bit. It's a nice thick strong cover, it's got lovely paper in it, it's got stickers, it'll have cost, you know, a bit to put all of these together. I'd rather forego that item, which is useless, and have maybe one of these other items be just a bit bigger or something different. And TRESEMME Glossybox, and no, I don't agree with TRESEMME in a Glossybox at all. So that's box 1, and I'll be seeing you for box 2 in a minute. Hi fellow makeup fiends, so I thought I would quickly film for you Glossybox take 2. So my second box has arrived. It actually arrived yesterday, but I decided not to film last night. Just really busy once we got home. We didn't get home until about 6 o'clock. We'd actually picked Tony up, dropped her off here, and then we went off to do some errands, put some money in the bank. Okay, sorry about that, my battery actually cut out there. How typical. So yes, the second Glossybox arrived yesterday, but I'm showing you what I got in it now. I'm actually a lot more pleased with the second box than I was the first one, just because the first one, I'm not a huge fan of these little mini samples. They're so tiny, and also TRESEMME for me is just not anything I use or like, and nothing that I would consider that I can't get on the high street for a very, very cheap price. So I don't think that that is kind of what you should get in like a samples box of things that you should go out and try. It's been out in the market for a very long time, and I just feel like, I don't know, I felt a bit let down by that particular product. I guess it's kind of swings and roundabouts in a way with that, because when I got the Batiste dry shampoo, I actually was okay with that because it was great and I could put it in my handbag, and I did use that up. But I don't know, I just feel like I don't use hairspray, and not everybody does, and I just kind of felt, not a great item. Anyway, so second box, I got another one of the fabulous TRESEMME hairspray, which I'm sending on to somebody else. And I got another 8-hour cream, which apparently this smells quite funny. I was just watching Claire, the other side of 30, and the Fairy Kelly this morning review their boxes. So I'm going to take this out. It's like a yellow sort of oil, it's not looking very nice. It feels very thick and it feels a little bit tacky on the skin, and it kind of gives like a matte sort of feel to your skin. I don't mind the smell. It has an unusual smell though. It's not the kind of smell I'd want people going, oh yeah, what's that smell? Yeah, it's a little bit medical, I think. But the next three items were totally different, and I felt this box was a lot better, not just value wise, but just, I don't know, better. I think it's just one item that totally sells it for me though. But I will quickly show you that I did get the other Jelly Pong Pong lip blush. Again, I can't see a name on this. I thought it was called lip blush, but this one's called lip blush as well, so it must have a name somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. I've actually got this on now. Light is not great though, but it is a really nice red. I feel like it is very like sheer though, so this is literally a couple of layers of it, but it is nice. So I now do have the pink and red, and I'm really pleased because they are really moisturised and they do stay on your lips, and they are quite nice, and I do like these. They're great to just chuck in your bag, and it's moisturisation and colour at the same time, which is a bonus. So I'm pretty pleased with that. And then in my second box I got, I think this one's Breton Street, and that is the other Nails Ink one, and it's kind of like a dusky sort of pink, sort of lilac pink. Really, really nice. I've got that one on this nail. Hopefully you can see that. Really nice. And then on my thumbnail I've got the red. They both did need 2 coats. I do find with Nails Ink polishes they are quite sheer, but that is the 2 colours there. And I'm really pleased with these. These are around £5 value. They're not a massive value, but they are quite nice, handy little size polishes. So I think that if it was me, I would have packaged the red together and then packaged the pink together. I know they're not the same pinks, but I just think that's the way I would have done it, but that's not how they came. They came opposite. But yeah, I'm really pleased with those items. So they've kind of rescued the boxes for me. But the thing that I love in this particular box is this little L'Occitane sample. It's 15ml of size. So it's a Mortel Precious Cream. Comes in a lovely little blue glass jar. And just a white cream. Has quite a nice smell. I like the smell. Don't want to put it next to the Elizabeth on. Yeah, it does have a really nice smell, but I like the smell of L'Occitane things anyway. And this little jar is just perfect after it's empty, be able to use that again. Really sturdy little jar. Now this sample, let me tell you, a full size of this is £43 for 50ml. So this sample here is £12. Now I got this instead of a perfume sample. Now perfume samples to me, they might say, oh, value of £1. To me it's not that much of a great value. But this is £12 value as opposed to a little perfume sample. So this makes this box worth so much more. And I don't know, I prefer this. I think I love L'Occitane anyway, but it's a great size sample. 15ml is a great size sample. How about 15ml of this? I don't like it, but that's not the point. It's like, it should be a larger sample. When you're paying for the size of the box, you should get something a little bit more substantial sample size, I think. Something a little bit different than you'd normally be able to get on the high street or free with purchases. But I love this, and like I said, this is fabulous. So in this box, I got 3 items which I absolutely love. And there's £29 worth of value in these 3 items, so that makes this box very worthwhile to me. And like I said, I'm probably going to send this 8-hour cream on to somebody, and I've already arranged to send this to somebody as well. But yeah, that's it for this month's Glossy Box. That's the March Glossy Box. It's an okay box. I think it's quite nice. I do enjoy the polishes, the cream, and I love the lip products. So for me, it's worth the money for this month, just because it's got things in there that rescue it for me, things I would use. I know some people have not liked the colours, and that is the issue with these boxes. Sometimes colours are a little bit difficult, because I got in my box last month, I got lipsticks that were not my colour at all. Just not me, and it's a little bit disappointing when you do open your box and there's just something in there that just isn't your colour because you just can't use it. So it's a bit of a shame, but I feel like I've been really lucky this month. But this time last year I'm pretty sure was the Harrods box, and that was amazing. So I just feel like they really do, after 2 sort of mediocre months, need to do a really good box next month to kind of rescue it and pull back some of the support, because I know a lot of people are getting a little bit disillusioned with the boxes itself. So that's it for now. Hope you've enjoyed this little glossy box video. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to love you all and leave you, and see you all soon. Bye.